New Jersey's economy can be poised for success, but we can't take that potential success for granted. Not when so many families are still living paycheck to paycheck, not when so many young adults are drowning in student loan debt, not when so many parents are worried that the retirement that they thought they had in sight is no longer a reality. We may have survived a few disasters, but that doesn't mean we should be satisfied by any stretch of the imagination with the status quo. And it certainly doesn't mean we should turn back on the clock of our progress. That's why I'm so concerned with the Trump administration's proposed budget cuts to education and research and infrastructure and so many other priorities that are critical to our collective future. If we want a more competitive, more secure, more prosperous future for all New Jerseyans, we can't ignore the challenges that we face. We have to take them head on. And preparing more people to succeed in today's fast-changing economy is one of our most urgent challenges. That's why I chose to kick off my 21-county Jersey Jobs Tour right here in Elizabeth, where many students, workers, and businesses are benefiting from Union County College's focus on skills and workforce development. Consider this. Nationwide, nearly 7 million Americans are actively looking for work. Meanwhile, employers are looking to fill over 5.5 million jobs that exist in the marketplace as we speak. The problem is, as Bob will tell you, that employers are struggling to find workers with the right skills, and this is happening across the country. According to a recent survey by the National Federation of Independent Businesses, 45% of small business, 45%, report difficulty finding qualified workers. And the skills gap is only going to grow in the coming years if we don't take action. Part of the problem is that many of the jobs being created in 2017 don't look like the jobs we lost during the Great Recession. As you all know, technology is transforming nearly every field, from healthcare to communications to supply chain management. I just met a group of the college students here, and I asked them what they were studying. A whole bunch of them said supply chain management, and I just came from a meeting a couple weeks ago over at the Port of Elizabeth in Newark with all of the major retailers in the country, all of the leaders of supply chain management for their company. And what they were talking about was, yes, the logistics of the port and movement of their goods to their destinations, but they were talking incredibly about technology as critical elements of knowing where their product was, knowing when it was going to arrive, knowing when it could move, knowing when it would arrive at the ultimate point of destination as critical elements. So what these students are studying is exactly what so many in that field want to hear. So today we see firms using new tools like 3D printing, fine-tuning their supply chains with data, and incorporating robotics into their factories. And amid all this technological change, the global economy has never been more competitive. In 1980, the United States drove 25% of all economic output worldwide. 25% of all economic output worldwide in 1980. China only represented 2% at that time. By 2011, our share of the global economy dropped to 19%, and China's grew to 14% from 2%. And India's share has doubled in just a few years. So what does that tell us? It tells us that in today's global economy, competition is inevitable. But inadequate training for our workers doesn't have to be. We have a choice. We can underinvest in our workforce to our own peril, or we can follow the lead of colleges like UCC and create industry-driven training for our workers. That's why today I'm introducing a $1 billion competitive tax credit to encourage businesses and community colleges to form more partnerships that equip workers with today's in-demand skills. The Better Education and Skills Training, or BEST for America's Workforce Act, includes a competitive process so that the partnership that wins funding are those with the greatest potential to make a real impact in our communities. Because our economy may be global, but our solutions will be local. They come from state and local governments, companies and colleges working together to train workers in high-demand skills. According to the New Jersey Department of Labor, by 2024, there will be more than 150,000 job openings that require either an associate's degree, specialized vocational training, or some form of on-the-job training. Many of these jobs could be filled by employers and employees using the tax credits in the Best for America's Workforce Act. And beyond the incentives for new workforce training partnership, the bill also includes a tax credit of up to $4,000 for firms that pay to train and hire long-term unemployed individuals.
My name is Bob Tarantino, and I'm the founder and president of New Jersey Precision Technologies, located in Mountainside, New Jersey. We're a high-tech contract manufacturer that specializes in high-precision components for the medical and aerospace industries. Most manufacturing companies cannot find skilled workers. It's a serious problem. Manufacturing plays an extremely important role in the economy and in America's strength and independence. The Department of Labor states that for every one manufacturing job filled, it creates 1.4 additional jobs. And for high-tech manufacturing, it creates over 4 new jobs. Today, to manufacture products and compete with the low-cost foreign competition, we must work smarter and not harder. This requires high-tech skills and training in manufacturing. Recently, through a partnership between New Jersey county colleges and industry, we have a great new hiring resource. With the help of the Advanced Manufacturing Training Program at Union County College and Raritan Valley Community College, which is also known as CNC Boot Camp, we've hired several new CNC technicians. Estevan Moss was hired through this program, and he's here with me today. He received an excellent foundation of training in CNC machining and is furthering his education and skill set today.
And I am a success, and that is in part to the Advanced Manufacturing Program taught here at Union County College and also another county college. I became unemployed in the summer of 2015. I have a wife, 2 daughters. This is a scary prospect. And to know that I was going to have job placement assistance, essentially, I was going to be hired by the time I was done with this program. I mean, that was a tremendous relief. I'm so excited to see that Senator Menendez wants to bring this to a national level because it really provided a lot of hope and now strength for myself to go from the ranks of unemployed to being hired again in such a short period of time.
Union County College has been there for us to help us in our hiring of engineers as well. We have hired many engineers, CNC technicians, and EDM technicians from our community colleges and continue to reach out to them as we grow. Yvette Malave is here with us today and is a recent UCC graduate in engineering and now a full-time engineer and project engineer at New Jersey Precision Technologies.
I can honestly say that programs like what Senator Menendez wants to apply is so important because as an engineer, you see the type of skill that you can't just learn. You have to apply it every day.
So partnerships between industry and community colleges work and are vital to creating new and meaningful jobs and careers that are in demand. That's why I'm here. The program that Senator Menendez has created, called the Better Education and Skills Training for America's Workforce Act, is important to industry and really important to putting many people back to work.
One of the reasons I'm introducing this bill today is that in the coming weeks, we're going to see debates over important issues like tax reform heat up in Congress. And certainly, Democrats and Republicans both want to see a simpler, fairer tax code. But let me be clear about one of the elements that I'm looking for in any reform. A tax cut for the wealthy won't close our skills gap. It won't train the long-term unemployed or improve STEM education in our schools or build the cutting-edge infrastructure that helps businesses move goods and services at lesser costs. If we ignore the many Americans who have been left behind by our fast-changing economy, we risk endangering our long-term economic and social stability. So we need to step up as a country and prepare more people to succeed. And the way we do that is by investing in our communities and creating the kind of incentives that encourage colleges and employers to train workers in today's fast-growing fields. That's exactly what the Best for America's Workforce Act will do. Now, it's not rocket science. People need jobs, businesses need skilled workers, and equipping more workers with the right skills is a win-win for everybody. It's a pathway for more families into bigger paychecks and greater financial security. It's a pipeline of talent that will help businesses innovate and compete. And it's a promise to build a more prosperous, competitive economy for all Americans in the 21st century. So in the coming months, I'll be traveling around the state talking with real people, small business owners, industry leaders, workers, students, and others, listening, engaging, and developing real solutions to the economic challenges that face New Jersey. And I encourage you all to follow me along this journey because we are all in this together.